Rosymoryn Monastery. We finally here.
I venture forth. Could be useful.
Wait. These markings. Tirsu script scratched in the ground. As I expected. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once. Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel. Every letter is spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them. You don't have to trust them, only to trust me. I have not failed you yet, and I have no intentions of it now. I don't need you to believe me for it to be true. Very well, but if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze. Approach the ferry in Lathander's grace. May his gaze shine upon you, pilgrim.
Don't be shy. Must have been out of use for a long old time.
Yes.
What a sight. We should stop for a nice little lunch. Take it all in.
Is the world more immature gray matter? We must find a creche and be purified.
Fine. First, purify the tadpole. Then, a little lunch.
A little lunch. I'm saying, Carl, I'm with you, bro.
My. Very well.
Lae'zel, are you sure of the greeting we'll find at this creche of yours?
Of course I'll be welcomed. And if you behave, you may keep your head too.
I can count on you to vouch for me, I hope.
You're more useful to me alive.
Sheesh. Ah. He knows their waypoints. Oh, I can just jump up there low. Why is Shovel not here? Alright, Shovel, whatever then. You're sitting this one out, buddy.
Looks like an ambush.
Looks like an ambush.
Magic. Gremishkas. They're no longer.
Good move. Watching and waiting.
My patience wanes.
Gremishkas. Chakuaku.
Gone with the weave.
I will ascend. My turn.
Actually, no. Stop. Save it for this fight. Damn. Turned into two.
Fuck yes.
A spell a day. On the victor's path.
God damn, Carl, like you got
Lost
fucked up,
in
bro.
thought.
Action, not reaction.
Let me work my magic.
Oops, I'm getting stuck. I'm stuck.
With haste. Knock, knock.
Open. There's shit behind the book, crazy.
Curiosity must be satisfied.
Bother. Let's explore.
I can smell the alcohol on their breath from here. Drunk and flammable. What a combination.
On my honor.
I will not know failure.
That motherfucker lived. Rage. Fire cleaver.
One, two.
Kaboom. It's blowing. throwing rocks. All these guys all blew up.
This is your end.
Put 'em up.
Put him up before he could take it.
Easy as.
Bang. Will go crazy with Darren though.
Now this is my happy place.
Bang. Fuck that.
Am I needed? Yes. Most excellent.
If I don't get my beauty sleep soon,
Yeah,
I may
now we'll
just
need
get
to-
a tad malcontent.
Let's take a gander.
No. Looks like we missed the party somehow.
Hey, soldier, Well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed. I'm sure we will. But, in case we don't, a bit of advice. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
Dist.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. It may be some... I'm legit.
To Moonrise Towers, then. May the sun and stars guide us.
Wait. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. You've already been. Impressive. You'll make me redundant at this rate. What did you find? Keep looking. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection. Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close. May Sylvanas guide us.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
From Waterdeep.
All these telltale signs of Dark Justiciars that we've been seeing. I'm having a hard time believing they're a coincidence. Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to anything. Still, there's something I want to talk to you about. I can never take for granted how someone might react when they learn I worship Lady Shah. Easier to just keep it a secret than take the risk. But you showed you had an open mind. More than that, I even have an idol of the Night Singer to call my own thanks to you. I'm trying to say, that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank.
The Gift Knight is as merciless as the dragon he rides. That we still have our heads is nothing short of a miracle. Ah, you drank of the goblet of godhood. Not even a dwarf could distill a liquor more addictive. And now you carry doom itself with you as penance.
Not even a
My
dwarf.
father would lecture you on the perils of power lust. But that's not a lesson that needs repeating, I wager. Better that than the alternative. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me, horns and all. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking, and I've been doing just that. It's about Wulbren. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this: a preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer. I'm not sure I should trust Wulbren's fate to, well, me. You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again. But I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him. That's very decent of you. Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. I know you've learned about the gnome's pursuit of rune powder, but do you know what it truly is? Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession. Destruction. The only thing it's good for. But destruction of what? Well, I'm hoping Wulbren will be able to tell us. I shouldn't have let him drift away. Shouldn't have let that lot get their claws into him. Now more than ever, I need to find him. We need to find him. He's the only one I might be able to speak to sensibly. I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you. Like what? Alchemist? Tinkerer? Adventurer? Curmudgeon? I wear many hats. Most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing. Barkus Root is my name. Baldur's Gate is my home. Back in the city, I offered my expertise to the highest bidder. I was quite popular, too. I'm not picky about my customers.
Stuff your belly, brother. The feast's begun. Now, pay up. You summon, you pay. That's the bargain. Why you
Let's cook with fire, baby. This'll help.
Time to strike.
I have the magic touch.
I have a I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Hot diggity dog!
Good. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
Sure thing, I've been wanting a hot ass Yankee girlfriend.
I won't be your girlfriend, but I will be your lay. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
It's Yankee flirting. Boom, I take that. Put my int up a score, let's go.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador. My old master. Before the Mind Flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be. He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse. I will, but I won't take it for granted. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
You know, look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? It may look like a peaceful ruined temple, but it is overrun with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki. They have the audacity to call that hole a creche, as if it weren't actually a murderous training camp. Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient. What? No, of course not. I was merely... well... look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition. The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course. A Githyanki can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly. You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg. I suppose there is a reason I'm asking you to do it. Very well. Here's the money. Now, I expect a speedy delivery.
Behavior has...
You misshapen flesh glove.
The blade will not bend.
Smell blood.
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show. Tempting. Give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two.
Metal Gear Gale.
On your feet.
Where are you taking
beating us. If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going. I won't.
Lol. Bodied.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the Kresh on high alert.
Undead trampled to dust. Their dusk is as eternal as Lathander's dawn. Seems as if Yankee came to blows with the cultists. Let's hope they keep each other busy. Let's have a peek inside.
Come on, let's go. Nice. La la la.
Which way to the nearest library? With ease.
That might be worth a look.
Defender of the people.
That might be worth a look.
At the ready. My pleasure. Could be interesting. Not a problem.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels. Lathendarian monasteries of this size were usually overseen by Dawn Masters, esteemed members of the clergy. The reconsecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawn Master Seed. Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawn Master Stockhold. Dawn Master Welkin Glory beckons forth the right Dawn Master Vassaid wielding the rest of the inscription and picture.
Let me work my magic.
Dawn Master Vassaid.
Something over there.
Surely there's a spell for this sort of thing. Ready and willing.
Forever dauntless.
Bye forever, pal.
Taste my fury.
This is my time.
Salutations.
Making me sweat. Guardian of Faith spell. Must have been real faith to have lasted this long.
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons, and I would follow. Lost in thought.
Something over there.
Where am I needed? None can escape me.
The air is ripe with magic. Let's go. On it. This will come in handy. All right. Elminster's not around, so might as well. Right.
Defender of the people.
Which way to the nearest library? It shall be done.
A hero at heart.
You're a long way from Waterdeep. Immediately. No rest for the wicked, I see. Forthwith.
Stand your ground! Keep them busy!
Lathander, forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
Magic mouth spell. So that voice must be from someone long deceased. What's that? Where am I needed? Lovely day, this. For now. Might as well. Most excellent.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
The right tools.
Somebody nervous.
That's curious.
What a charmer.
Sharp as ever.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
One can't always be a gentleman. No holding back. No time to waste.
Let's go. Good idea, Carla. This is gonna feel good. In position. I will ascend.
Danse macabre. Step by step.
This weapon is massive. Is this what obliterated those gith?
Hey, good looking. Gimme.
Direct me. I venture forth.
A fallen Githyanki warrior. A crash must be close.
In for a surprise? Of course. Yes, why not?
that way.
Dawnmaster Seed. Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Come on, let's go.
Seek and you shall find me. Very well. That blood rings a bell. Still to be found somewhere, perhaps.
The blood of Lathander, spilled in holy battle with Samaster, immortalized here for all to worship.
So they kept the blood of Lathander here. Easy pickings.
In the front door we go. Fuck the back. We on the front.